So he walked up to me as I sipped on my tea, made me an offer that I could not believe. I flicked to his desk and the photo it possessed. His wife staring back left me confused and distressed. He was handsome and cultured, not just some stalker. He knew what I wanted was a pretty good talker. Money and power, and I was back at his bower. A few minutes later I gave him my flower. He came on to me and I took him in. I swallowed his pride and he called it a win. His world with a wild grin, and now he's sniffing around again. But it all came apart when his wife got the photos, and his stammering voice lost all of its prose. His boss called him in, and out he goes, and how he got here nobody knows. I was drunk in a bar on a Saturday night, horny and pissed and ready to fight. A man dressed in leather asked if I was alright, and behind him was a girl in a terrible plight. Her face was a bruise and her head shaking no, and I looked right at him, was ready to go. We went to the back and tried two kinds of blow, and rode his hog till he said whoa. He came on to me and I took him in. I swallowed his pride and he called it a win. I rocked his world with a wild grin, and now he's sniffing around again. Stash, his bike and his bride. I hear from his buds in prison he died. I knew he's the one when he messed with my drink, so I smiled and swallowed like a good little minx. When I was back from the back, having puked in the sink, I acted out dizzy for his little kink. So I forgot where I lived, oh what a shame. So in a hotel is where he made his claim. I was playing dead, so I'm not to blame if his dancing skills are pretty damn lame. He came on to me and I took him in. I swallowed his pride and he called it a win. I rocked his world with a wild grin, and now he's sniffing around again. So he hadn't a clue I like drugs too, and when he woke up the tab had come due. A dozen women were making a queue, and he started to beg cause all of them knew. I tripped in a store and a guy picked me up. He had a cute face and a mood like a pup. One look at him and my hips said yup. I took him right home and he filled my cup. He made me breakfast in bed. What do I do when he looks back with those eyes so blue? So I called in a work and out with the flu, and stuck to him as if he was glue. He came on to me and I took him in. I swallowed my pride and I called it a win. He rocked my worlds with a sweet little grin, and now I'm sniffing around again. Well, he pushed my button and plucked my rose. He made me sing and curled my toes. He's plowed my fields and now it shows. He's my wreck and ruin, and there I